I put perfume on for this, so listen up. This is serious. I have a mint in my mouth. I have water. Oh. Because my mouth gets dry when I talk. I'm a nervous talker, y'all. Nervous talk. I also have a screen in front of me with all my words because I have a lot to say. So bear with me. I have placed the intention. I've placed the intention for this to reach nobody in particular, but everybody that needs to hear it. Mostly those people who are content with believing a narrative without ever hearing the other side of the story. Sometimes known as flying monkeys. Not my favorite term. I have used it on occasion when necessary, but not my favorite term. Also, for those who are on the other side of that, those who have not been able to tell their side of the story. You're heard. You're seen. All right. To those who are believing the narrative, you've been told some stories. Probably lots of stories by now. Probably some pretty wild stories. Wild. My question is, do they add up? Do they add up? Do they make sense? Do all the things make sense? It doesn't matter if they make sense. I trust this person. Do you? What does your intuition say? Intuition is big, especially all you ladies out there. I know guys have intuition as well, but I feel like women, we're just a little more prone to intuition. Perhaps you've heard some things and your intuition has whispered to you, touched your heart, your mind, your nervous system. Maybe you feel it in your belly. But you don't listen to it. Push it back. It's easier to roll with the crowd. It's hard to stand out and ask the deeper questions when no one else is. I get it. Perhaps your intuition hasn't quite developed yet, and you just go with whatever you're told. That's all right. You do you. Don't quite understand that, but it's all right. I mean, you live your life. I'll live mine the way to each their own. Why not believe this person, right? They've always been nice to you. They haven't lied to you that you know about. Perhaps they have a title. Perhaps they have money. It's funny how those things, certain things, can make people automatically trustworthy, just based on credentials, status, whatever. They would never tell a lie. No. Never. Never. They have a title. They would never lie. Of course, we won't go into the whole list situation that we're seeing unfold at the moment. No big money or big titles there. There are a lot of people with big money, big titles right now being exposed for some truly disgusting and evil things. And it's just gonna get worse. So yeah, they have a title. There's somebody. They could never lie. They would never do that. No, they would never. Would they? I want you to ask yourself for a moment, what if? What if you got it wrong? What if you've been played? What if you've been played by a master manipulator? They're everywhere. Everywhere. What if, by not asking more questions, you've actually been supporting the abuser and mocking the abused? What if you took the time to ask for the other side of the story? One-sided stories don't weigh out very well on the scales of judgment or justice. Usually. Justice system is not my favorite at the moment. Staying positive that they're gonna... It's all good. Judgment, though. Judgment. One-sided. It doesn't work. It's not. It doesn't work. Like, you gotta have two sides, right? You want your side of the story heard if something happens, right? I mean, I feel like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. What if the weeks, months, years of negative, negative, character marring, outrageous stories have been just that? Stories. What if you were sucked into the smear campaign without ever questioning what you've been told? What if you have been helping to tear down another person without knowing? the whole story. What if you paid attention to history? Look back. Okay? Look back. Do you notice similarities in patterns or themes from past stories, past relationships, situations, events, circumstances, whatever? Notice any patterns of somebody being always the victim, always the hero? What about accountability? Do they hold themselves accountable for their actions, their own actions, for their responsibility in situations and outcomes, even if it makes them not look so great? I think it's probably fair to guess that they've done little wrong ever, but especially in those victim moments. Some people live for the victim moments. Create those moments. What if you pushed just a little bit, dug deeper, asked more questions, asked for clarification on the things that don't quite make sense? Be brave. How are your questions received? Lies don't like to be questioned. There's too much to keep track of. Too many details to keep organized. The truth doesn't mind being asked all the questions. The truth doesn't have to try to keep all the stories straight. The truth cooperates with authorities. As time passes, what is their behavior like? What is their mood like? Are they on edge? Short-tempered? Not quite their happy-go-lucky self? Lies, especially big ones, have got to be exhausting. Exhausting. I'd be on edge too. They're probably not sleeping well. Probably leaning on substances more than usual. Making poor, probably dangerous lifestyle choices to numb their guilt. Lies are tough on the body. Tough on the body. Tough on the mind. Tough on this. All the things. It affects all the things. How's their appearance? They taking care of themselves? How's their skin? How's their All the things, all the things. How are they? It's not trauma. It's guilt. Lies add up in the body, act as a toxin, body, mind, spirit. Especially when karma can be felt creeping in. Let's go back to the what if for a moment. Why might this story have had a need to be fabricated in the first place? What if things went on behind closed doors that would shine a very different light? Perhaps their narrative starts to change when the other person, the one who has yet to tell their side, gets tired of walking on eggshells. Gets tired of living, existing in fight or flight. Setting boundaries and having them blatantly ignored. Having their thoughts, opinions, feelings ignored. Their insecurities that were shared in trust, love, and vulnerability used against them as weapons to cause them pain. Perhaps there were discoveries made. My alarm went off. I gotta wind the clock. Where was I? Let's see. Perhaps there were discoveries made. Big questions asked. Discoveries they didn't want made. Questions they didn't want to answer. Things that would change people's perceptions of this person. Perception is everything to certain people. Perhaps things that might shine some light on the darkness that they hold. Things they might deem worthy of trying to silence someone. What if you saw the evidence in its entirety, not just the snippets here and there that match their agenda? What if that evidence suddenly changes the whole story? All you have to do is ask. What if there might even be more to the story? Things still creeping around under the surface. Still creeping. Just waiting for karma to set free. What if? What if The next time that mask falls, it's you they attack. Food for thought. Just keep it back there. Keep it in the back of your mind. It's possible. When little things like love, protect, and cherish suddenly don't even matter, what makes you think you're safe? Y'all. So much craziness, so much confusion. At one time. I just had a brain spin there. Kind of went, took me back a little bit. But what if? Let's be prepared. I pray you're not next. I pray you don't ever see that side. I do. Pray for all the people. When it's you, it is a dark, confusing, incredibly lonely, frustrating place to be. Helpless. But I am a firm believer in God handling all the things. God sees all. God knows all. Nothing is hidden from God. All that is done in the dark eventually comes to the light. All of it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. Always. Always. Just wait. You'll see. It's coming. Those scales of justice. Karma. I pray you never see that side. And for my people out there who have been on the other side, not having your side heard, I hear you. I see you. I'm praying for you. I love you. You are held. And if you need someone to talk to, you need support. I'm not a professional, but I've been through some shit. And I will gladly share my light, whatever I can, with you. So just reach out. You'll be okay, I promise. Stay strong. Stay strong. Hold on to your faith. It will get better. It will. Thank you for coming to my talk. Hope you enjoyed it. God is good. That's all I gotta say. God is good. And Karma knows all the addresses. In the end, I think tip of the day, tip of the week, tip of the lifetime is don't lie. Just be honest. Be truthful. Don't try to fuck your people over. Any of them. That's all. I think that's a good lesson. Yeah, it's a good lesson. I like to follow that lesson. I don't know why everybody doesn't follow that lesson, but I mean, some people like to make their own rules, and I guess we'll see how that works out. Okay. All right. Well, it's been fun. Sending love and light to you all. To you all. Many blessings.